According to all laws of aviation, bumblebees absolutely cannot fly. But you know, they couldn't care less about human science. Welcome to the world of the bumblebee, the flying teddy bear, or as Americans affectionately call it, the chonk of the sky. Just like you at 7 a.m. on a Monday, the bumblebee wakes up groggy in its underground nest. Before taking off, they have to vibrate their chest muscles to warm up. Basically, they're revving the engine of their massive biological truck. And liftoff. Well, a bit wobbly, not as smooth as a fighter jet, but more like a flying school bus. First stop, energy. They are craving nectar, the equivalent of a giant American espresso. How about their landings? Soft and gentle? Hardly. They crash land into the flower like a bowling ball with no brakes. Slurping up nectar using a tongue as long as a boba straw. Energy recharged, time to get down to business. Their main job is collecting pollen. But let's be honest, they aren't exactly neat freaks. Look at them, coated head to toe in bright yellow, exactly like your fingers after devouring a giant bag of Cheetos. They cram pollen into the sacs on their hind legs. Look at that walk, it's giving major 90s baggy hip-hop pants vibes. Now they're 50% heavier. Flying with those fully loaded pockets is the equivalent of you squatting heavy plates at the gym. Sometimes they run into stubborn flowers that refuse to release their pollen, like tomato blossoms. Time to bring out the secret weapon. Enter buzz pollination. They bite down on the bloom and shake violently, causing the pollen to burst everywhere like a heavy-duty massager. Those slender honeybees passing by are probably shaking their heads, sighing. Good lord, these dudes are such brutes at work. And please, don't confuse them with wasps. Wasps are basically grumpy thugs, always itching for a fight. Bumblebees, on the other hand, are like your chubby, gentle uncles. They just want to sip their nectar, put in a hard day's work, and have zero interest in stinging anyone. Who is all this hard work for? For their queen, a powerful single mom. The queen is the size of your thumb, and she single-handedly digs the dirt, building this entire empire from scratch in early spring. Forget about those luxurious hexagonal wax palaces of the honeybees. Their nest is a total mess, exactly like a freshman's apartment. A bumblebee colony only has a few dozen to a few hundred members, a small, loud, and messy family, but incredibly tight-knit. Thanks to their incredibly thick fur, they can go out and work even in the freezing cold. It's basically like wearing nature's version of a North Face puffer jacket. Love dipping your fries in ketchup? Or savoring some blueberries in your Sunday morning pancakes? Well, you can thank the bumblebees for that. Without their brute force shaking routine, America would miss out on a lot of delicious food. Oh look, this little guy was so busy thinking about food that he crashed right into a branch. No worries though, just dust it off and keep on flying. Occasionally, they overwork themselves and literally take a nap inside a flower. It's aggressively adorable. But sadly, these flying teddy bears are in trouble. The overuse of pesticides and the loss of wild meadows are leaving them homeless. So, if you've got a bit of yard space, scatter some wild flower seeds. Consider it setting up a free rest stop for them to refuel on coffee. Let's protect these chubby little guys. The ecosystem needs them, and most importantly, our stomachs need them. If you love these hovering furballs, hit that like button and subscribe. See you in the next video.